Hey guys, in this video I'm presenting you a system that will definitely change your approach to content creation with n8n. This system will do a deep dive keyword research and analyze current SERP results to build a content plan based on what actually works, and then use the plan to write an entire week's worth of articles, which you can easily modify and edit by pressing a few buttons. And by the end of this video, you'll have a working workflow that can generate content for you on autopilot. Let me show you how it's done. This automation will contain a total of 3 workflows. The main workflow responsible for research, analysis, and content creation. We'll have the image generation workflow that will be responsible for generating the images in our articles if we want to. And we'll have the article editing workflow that will enable us to edit the articles, maybe make them shorter, maybe humanize them, everything using these rule sheets right here. So we need to set up all these 3 workflows only once, and then we control it from the form submission and these Google Sheets. Here we'll be able to make the articles maybe, as I mentioned before, shorter, longer, humanize, proofread, and so on. And we can also generate images. So just by clicking generate, you'll be able to generate images also. This whole workflow will start based on a form submission. As I mentioned before, if we're going to press here and play, we're going to see that, hey, what is the main topic of keyword? All right, how to repair full light. What is the primary search intent? I'll choose informational right here. What country are we targeting? I'll choose United States just for information. These 2 right here are for data for SEO. Language, we're going to choose English right here. Who is the target audience for this content? I will choose general consumers. Then where's the desired tone? I will choose direct and to the point. Page to your site to right here. So the articles will be linked to this specific internal link. I'm going to press submit. As you can see right here, the form is submitted. Next node, we have client data. So here it's very important for you to put the client or data about the company. So here we have the company name, which in this case scenario is Perfect Catch. We have the website, which is called perfectcatch.com. We have a general description about the company, and we also have their strengths, which is the EEAT. So certifications, experience, and all relevant data, so we can scale that rank 1, right? So I'm going to press on play right here. So we're going to see this workflow in action. Okay, so now that it has finished, so you can see this whole workflow worked. As we're going to see right here, let's go node by node and we'll see exactly what everything is, right? So we already checked the client data right here. Just put all the data accordingly. Please don't try to falsify the data, just put exactly everything which is relevant to your company. We're going to have a prepare data node right here that will prepare the input for our code node. This code node right here is responsible for converting the language that we put and the country for our data for SEO nodes right here. Oh, that's here, right? Then we're going to have the internal link data prep. So this guy will scrape the internal link that we put in the form and will provide for us a summary, also some key subheadings, and also general information, the heading and so on. Then we're going to have the SEO research analyst. This guy will prepare for us the input in data for SEO nodes. So as you can see right here in the user message, we have the main topic, primary search intent, target audience, tone of voice, and so on. This is our form basically. And a system prompt, we have data about the client or about our company. So the AI here is specifically instructed to prepare the input for data for SEO. So you can see right here, we have SERP query, Bing SERP query, keyword seed, keyword ideas seed, and we have data for SEO search intent keywords. So let's move next. We prepare the input for these guys right here. So as you can see right here in SERP Google as an example, we made as input how to prepare a poll, right? We have all this output data. It's a lot of data, so there's a lot of information which we don't need from here, so of course we need to filter it. That's why we have filter Google node. This is a code node just for information that will filter for us all the relevant data and we'll prepare it for the next AI, which is the SERP Google analyst. And this guy, again, he has the input data, which is the research we did right here. And a system prompt, he has basic information about the company and about our strength and the internal link. So it will prepare the analysis for us from this SERP Google, right? And the same is done for the rest. Same goes for SERP Bing, related keywords, keyword ideas, and search intent right here. Then all this analysis from these 5 agents is merged into one one response, so we can prepare the data for the next agent, which is Content Silo Strategist. This guy right here, what he's responsible for. So we made the research, right? We have the SERP Bing, SERP Google, related keywords, keyword ideas, and search intent. We have the analysis that was properly prepared and arranged. This is called context engineering, just for information. And we have also here a system prompt. In this system prompt, he is instructed like, hey, you need to have 5 to 7 days plan, so it can be 5 to 7 articles based on this input and all this data and client data and so on. So he'll prepare for us the content plan so we can write those articles. So as you can see right in the output, here's an output example. We have day 1, content title, content type, primary goal. Then we have target keywords, then content plan 2 right here. Also here we have campaign focus. So all this one-way campaign focus is exactly what it is. So then we're going to get those results, which is for 5 days or 7 days. We're going to split them out. We're going to prepare the data and we will feed it into a loop right here. In the loop, we have the AI generated first article draft, the EEAT Fortification agent, technical editor, and we have the final checker right here. The first draft article, this guy do that. He, based on the input, which is here is one-week content focus, we have day, we have the content title, primary goal and target keywords, and then the system prompt, he has basic data again about the company, the internal linking strategy, and everything, all the other relevant information. So for him to create that first article, right, or that article, because in this case now we have a total of 5 articles that he has created. Then we have the EEAT Fortification agent. This guy again is very important, guys. I mentioned it before many times. Hey, if you don't follow EEAT, or maybe we try to be sneaky, like, hey, you're mentioning that you are certified in doing that, but in reality you are not certified, I'm sorry, but you will never reach that rank 1. So just put your experience, your expertise, your certification proper. Make sure that, hey, everything is valid. If maybe you have some customer reviews, perhaps. This will help a lot. Ask any AI and he will reply to you. So moving forward, here we have, please analyze this article to find 3 to 4 authoritative citations. And again, a system prompt, he is instructed exactly also some data about the company and exactly what he needs to do. Because he has a tool here available, which is simple search. We're using Perplexity right here. And we will get a real relevant data and proper data, so we can put maybe some internal linking in regards to the government websites, because some information is really well done, because this AI is instructed to that. Then when I have the technical editor, I mean, this guy is not doing much. He is getting the first article markdown. He'll prepare for us our table of content. We're going to have here the body, and then we're going to have the meta description right here. Then next, we're going to have the insert links node. So this guy right here, the EEAT Fortification agent, he got the links. Also, we have the anchor text, and he will insert those links in the article. Then we're going to have the HTML format. And this guy gets all the markdown article and transforms the article into an HTML format, so we can post to WordPress afterward. If you're using maybe Shopify or Wix Studio, just make sure that, hey, if you want the HTML format to be a specific, maybe in different format, let's say to a specific platform, you can just try to edit this code right here. Then we're going to have the final checker. This guy will just check that, hey, the HTML and everything works properly, it was arranged and it works, so there's no like mistakes and so on. So we want to make sure that the article is posted properly. Create post is posting to WordPress, as you can see right here. And then we're going to have the append drawing sheet, which we're going to introduce the article data in our Google Sheets, as you see right here. We have here as an example those 5. Okay. So here all this data again was put one by one in each and every node, right? Now we're going to go to prepare data node right here. I'm going to prepare the data input to our aggregate node, because we need to make sure that, hey, all of them are were created, were posted. So we're going to take them one by one so we can continue finishing the workflow. We got all the articles. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Perfect. Then we're going to have the get all data node, and we're going to prepare the research. So during the research, I will show you right here in Google Sheets. We're going to go in research data. So again, this automation did the research for us, right? So this research should be available also at hand. So in case maybe you want to make some modifications in those articles, or maybe you want to keep the data for personal purposes. You will have everything here, well structured and well formatted with colors. It'll be easier for you. Or maybe you can just feed this information to an AI, so he can analyze. So that's really useful. So here we have the overall keyword research, and we also have the AI research, which is the AI analysis right there, right? As you see right here. And we also have the content plan, in case maybe you want to do some changes again or check the anchor text if it's not correct. And this is what this section till here does. So again, we have the prepare research, which we're going to get the keyword research and have a specific code that will transform that into this. Again, we're going to post the research on Google. Then we're going to download the file, and then we'll post it also on Cloudflare. But if you have any other provider, guys, please feel free to do so. You can change it to AWS or whatever. It's totally up to you, but hey, you do need to have some skills to do that. So please be mindful about that. Then again, we have same thing as before, get all data, create the research on the file, upload to Cloudflare. We have the prepared data, and we will get a notification by email that, hey, we received the research and the articles are ready, and we're going to have to upload these in the Google Sheets right here. So if I'm going to press on prepare data, this is what there is. I'll just copy paste once again. Okay. Same goes for the second one. Perfect. And we have also the Google Sheets. If we're going to check right here, the email was sent from my email, and here is an example form. Hey, your content is ready, and details below. And here is the Google Sheets, which is going to be basically this link with the articles and also the rest. And here, Appendrow again will upload all this information, which is the research, in these Google Sheets. So let's see how the articles went, right? I mean, that would be nice. That would be really fun. Okay, then before that, we're going to close these tabs. Okay, let's have a look at the random article. Opening up. Can replace a pool light without draining the pool? A professional method. Not bad. Here we have the introduction. We have the table of content. I'm going to press right here. We also have the links. Very well done. I mean, impressive. Look at that. I think it's quite short. I would like to make it longer. So in this case scenario, we're going to go back to this article. We're going to press on edit, and we will press on expand. What this will do, it will make the article a little bit bigger, but still keeping the same context. We're going to come back to it. So here also I want to check the internal links that it put. Nice. Okay, this is not nice. I'm blocked because I'm not in US, guys, and I cannot enter this website. And wow, guys, look at this information right here. It's just absolutely astonishing. Very good internal link also. So, coming back to the edit side. So as you can start here, you have the possibility to edit and also image it. Let's check this article right here. While this one is generating, we're going to come back to it. We're going to go for image generation also. So it will generate in the background, so I'm not going to spend too much time. Okay, here we have an article. Wow. Oh, this is a video script. Okay. Let's choose then a blog post. We're going to choose this site. Okay. I would like to generate also some images. So I'm going to press on generate. In this case scenario, it will start generating the images. It will run on each second. So when it will generate the images, it will write generating. And when it will be generated, it will show you generated. So here you can see the content was expanded. Let's have a look at that. And let's make a difference right here. This was the original one. Here's introduction. Okay, the introduction is a little bit longer already, which is very good. Then we're going to go next. And also just for your information, yeah, if I'm going to go this automation, then I'm going to look, let's say, okay, expand, because we did expand the article, right? So I'm going to press on executions. You will see right here, I will know this. Okay, which was the one? It runs every 1 minute, so I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm going to copy this to editor, so you will see exactly what it prompted. And I'm going to see also the input and the system prompt, right? So here we have the article title, target keywords, because it's very important for us to keep the same structure, right? Especially the target keywords. So in case if he makes any changes, we still keep those keywords intact. We're going to have the primary goal, content type, and the article itself. So here we're going to have also the system prompt. And he's fully instructed like, hey, to expand this article by keeping specific key elements. And it will make exactly the same thing. So you can see here even the internal links and everything is still working, which is very good. So the article was made a little bit longer than before. This is exactly what we wanted. So same can be done with, let's say, shorten, expand, humanize. Same goes for each and every article. As you can see right here, it changed from generate to generating. So if I'm going to go back to this workflow right here, I'm going to press an execution. Okay. And it just finished right now. Oh no, that one, this one. So it's still running. So currently it is generating the images right here. So let's wait for it to generate the images. And in the meantime, let's see the original article as it was. And okay. Oh, wow. The images were already generated. Oh, okay. Just now. As you can see right here, the status changed from generating to generated. And this is exactly what it popped up. We have a featured image. We still have the same. And here is another. It can be better. We can always change that, right? So you can even easily edit the articles. Well, okay. This is a nice image. So now what we can do, we can just press on edit post. So we can still have a look, see maybe there are some changes that we want to do. So just to have now a final human check. And that goes for each and every one. And then of course we can easily then just publish this on WordPress or Shopify in this case scenario if you're using. But I will say basically that's it. Just for information, ladies and gents, how to set up this automation. For that, I have prepared a specific documentation available when we're going to get the workflow itself. So we're still going to have a full workflow guide. So we're going to have here the content automation system. We're going to have the workflow guide and a step-by-step guide exactly how to set up each and every node. Just for information, I'm going to make myself even bigger right here so you'll be able to see. Okay, perfect. So just for information, all this setup guide, yeah, I mean, you need to have at least some basic skills or to be at least an adept in n8n to set up this automation. In case you're not quite well and you're still a new beginner, I strongly advise you to get maybe a developer or even to try it one by one. I prepared this workflow guide as I mentioned before. Hey, it does contain step-by-step guide on how to set up each and every node. So here you're totally covered. But hey, maybe there will be a specific update coming in future, you know? Maybe some specific nodes will not work perhaps, or maybe they'll change something in AI. So you do require to have at least some basic idea on how to set up this sort of automation because it's quite complex. As I mentioned before, it has a total of 3 workflows that we'll need to import, set up, create API keys, and so on. But hey, the setup guide got you covered. Okay, I'll close this one right here now. Oh, not myself. Okay. So guys, once again, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. This is SAS, which is Content Automation System V1. It's my first version. You're going to have all the information available down in the link in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I mean, it was a real pleasure. I worked quite a lot preparing this automation, making sure that, hey, there are no errors. So in case if you receive any or so on, try to solve it yourself. If not, just hook me up with an email. I will do my best to help you through the process. So once again, thank you, and I wish you a great day ahead. Goodbye.